Hey everyone, welcome to my live. It's Tuesday. And really quick, if you're watching and you don't see the red button that says live over in the corner, that means that you're watching the replay. So, welcome to the replay. Let me get all set up with our live chat and everything. Hey everyone, I'm glad that you're here. Can you tell that my voice sounds like a million times better than it did in my whip and chat? I don't know. Do I still sound like sexy Phoebe? Oh, let's see who all is here. I see Bev. I see Steph. I see Lucky Lass. Hi, Randy. Hi, Is it Bernice? Make sure I'm getting that right. Hi, Taryn. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Helen. Hi, everyone. I'm covering up the fox's face. So I am. Hi, Diamond Queen 2020. Hi, Carly. Okay, so Jacqueline says I better go lick some of Adam's cups. So if you happen to not catch my whip in chat, I mentioned in there that at the risk of being like unsubscribed en masse, I don't really watch Friends. Like I never really did watch the show. And so I don't get a lot of Friends references. So when someone like heard my voice like all groggy and froggy and all of that from having a cold, they were like, "You sound like sexy Phoebe." I'm like, I don't understand that reference. So I had to go ask my husband. So hi Lisa, I'm glad you made it to the live. Hi Jennifer. Hi Lawrence. Hi Virgil. Hi Samantha. Hi Angelique. Hi Melissa. Welcome to your first live here. I don't know what sticky shoes is either. I know. Okay. Berenice. Okay. Hi, Laura. Yes, May the 4th be with you. Is anyone else celebrating Star Wars Day? You know what, Bev? I'm very special. Okay. Carly, I'm sorry I haven't watched Friends. Hi, Mallory. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Nikki. Helen, yes, I'm feeling much, much better, both like physically and I don't know if you hadn't seen already yet, I got back into my Instagram account. I literally cried because I'm a complete and total spaz, but I couldn't believe it. You guys, I wish I could even begin to describe the process of getting back into that account. Actually, maybe I will tell that story. I don't really have a lot else on my speaking agenda for the evening, but first let me get into like all this stuff just so you guys know. But before I miss it, hi Debbie, I missed you coming in. Hi Knox, hi Chris, and lots of other friends. Okay, so I'm working on, this is the kit Red Fox. This is one of the brand new kits from True Artist Diamond Painting. And they actually just released a new batch of kits yesterday from a new artist. That it's not quite my style, but I want to say it's from, I'm going to say it wrong. I'm blanking on what the word is that I'm looking for. Because we don't say Native American anymore. What is it? Anyway, go over and check out True Artist Diamond Painting. I'm really, really happy with the quality on this so far and excited to see what new artists they bring. Hi, Melanie. Welcome. And hi, Sandra. Welcome back from dinner. And yes, Laura, Anxiety Art Adventures, she just unboxed this kit on her channel too. I haven't had the chance to watch it. I'm so behind on everything. Indigenous. Thank you, Bev. I was like, it's an I word. I know it's an I word. I'm like, why is my brain going to like stupid words like imperial? No, it's not imperial. What's wrong with you? So thank you. Okay. And then I'm using, for the first time, I'm using my Chonky pen from Bev, which if you hadn't seen, Bev over at Bev B Diamond Paints has an Etsy shop. She's making these Chonky pens. So I'm going to get wax in this and use this one tonight. And I just got in an order of Not Your Mama's Mud, and this scent is Canadian Grandpa. So I thought, this scent is Canadian. I should use that in my pen from my Canada friend, right? Yes, it smells like maple syrup. I want to eat it. Big Bang Theory. That's another show that, like, my parents and Adam's parents really loved Big Bang Theory and felt like, oh, you guys should love this show because it's like, it's all about you. And we're like, that's why we don't like that show. It's like for the parents of nerds. So, Star Wars on the brain. Yes, Steph, that's why I thought Imperial, because I have Star Wars on the brain. Hi, Gail. Welcome. Lucky Last, why don't you guys do whip and chats in the daytime? Do you mean like this, like a live? I can't do lives earlier in the day because my husband works and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I have kids around. As it is, like, it's just after dinner and he's hanging with the kiddos while I am upstairs doing this. So, okay, I'm gonna switch out the multi-placer. Great scent, yes. And Laura, you've got a Wee Wax drop coming up this Friday, right? Anxiety Art Adventures sells Wee Wax, and I really like that as well. I need to pull it out. It's been a little while since I've used it. The Wee Wax Etsy shop, you guys can go check out. Laura, I think right now is just doing drops on the first Friday of every month. I'm sure that's, subject to change. But. Okay, and then I'm using Muni Made Tray. I'm sure you guys are so shocked. This is basically all that I'm really using right now. This minder, this fox minder, I'm pretty sure this is from Tiny Pufferfish. I'm pretty sure it's from Tiny Pufferfish. Oh, I see. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Mallory. Oh, Jacqueline says, show us your Zox. Jacqueline, I'm afraid to show you this Zox. Okay. It has a fox on it. This one is called Wild at Heart. Is that showing up? I'm looking at my computer. But yeah, it's a fox. Another reason that Jacqueline's gonna come, like, to my house and steal things. Oh, sorry, Laura. I shouldn't have told. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Hi, Casey. I don't know if I said hi to you when you came in. Hi, Danny. Welcome. Yes, Bev, I'm matching. I was like, I need fox everything. I love fox everything. I think I have like 10 fox minders. And so I was like, well, I have a fox Zox. A fox Zox. What is this, a Dr. Seuss book? I'm so funny, you guys. Okay, yes, matching everything. Something about her or Darth Daddy. Wait, what? Steph, my brain is gone. Something about her or Darth Daddy. My favorite things. I'm sorry. Okay, Laura. Hi, Nana. Welcome. Okay, really quick before I start this, though. I got this just in from AliExpress, and I want to see if they got it right. So, I got really tired of changing out my multi-placer every time I want to use a new pen, and I have a lot of pens. So, I was like, let me go on AliExpress and see if they sell like a bunch of the skinny tips. Because that's what I was having a hard time finding. Is I was like, I just want a bunch of like 11 placers or a bunch of 12 placers or something. And the most I could find like in stateside shops was like a variety pack or like a bunch of 5 placers. So yay, they got it right this time. Okay, so these were dirt cheap on AliExpress. Like this is a set of 30, so I got 2 sets of 30. Yes, I have that many pens. I think they were like $3 or $4 each, but then I had to pay shipping. So anyway, the first time they sent it, they didn't send me the right thing. They sent me a bunch of like those plastic single placer, like the special drill tips. And I messaged them and I was like, I can't even use these. Like, can you send me the right thing, please? But yeah, hey, look at all my multi-placers. Oh, okay, Steph, sorry. So, yes, set alarms for the Wee Wax drop. And hello, anyone that I missed that came in. So, anyway, if you're looking for, like, a particular size multi-placer, I was really pleasantly surprised. I'll try to find the shop that I bought these from and link them below. Because you could pick like any size. Like they had 30 sets of like every size multi-placer under the sun. And I really like the skinny ones because like, actually the one that Bev put on my chalky pen is skinny, but I like the skinny ones. They're so much better for multi-placing than the thick ones. So, okay, yay. Also, I got this thing because they were like, oh, you can pick out something else and we'll send it to you for free for your trouble. I was like, okay. So I found this tin, and this is a lot bigger than I realized. Maybe I can put my multi-placers in it. If I can open it. Ugh, what is wrong with me? Yeah, no, that's like, you guys, I'm broken. I can't get it open. Okay, there we go. But look how pretty that is. I just thought, I was like, oh, that's really pretty. And like, you know, we're crafty people. You know, we like little cute containers for things. Look. Boom. Okay. Let's get down to business. Michelle says, hi, did you catch the 2 Star Wars prints on DIY Moonshop today? Yes, I did. Neither of them were quite my style, to be totally honest, but I thought it was really cool that they dropped those prints. DIY Moonshop has been doing so many new releases lately. I can't keep up. Neither can my bank account. Like, this is a problem. This is a problem. I think that they just shipped out my most recent order from them, and it got picked up, but then it's not, I don't know when it's going to be here. And then I have one more order already in, and if I hadn't already placed that second order, they did like another set of releases after I placed my second order, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love those kits too. So they're having some really great releases though. But for May the 4th, I did pick up, I don't know if anyone else is like a Disney fan, but Shop Disney, the website, always does, here, I'm gonna move this so you can see the fox's face. Shop Disney always does a bunch of like May the 4th exclusive merchandise, and last year we snagged a couple of the Starbucks, like the You Are Here coffee mugs, and they're like our favorite mugs ever. They're like the perfect size, and they're really, really cute. Like, they have different locations on them, like different planets from the movies. And by some luck, when I went on the Shop Disney website this morning, they hadn't sold out yet, and so I bought this year's 3 new releases, and I was like, why am I such a sucker for a new release and like exclusive merchandise? Oh my goodness. Matt, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Going to bed now. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Oh, and Sandra too. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I have this feeling that Matt did that just because earlier, like literally half an hour ago, I was just telling him, like, please let Jessica and I cover the cost of the pens that you're doing for our event giveaways. You're a stinker. But thank you so much, and thank you so much, Sandra. If you guys aren't familiar with what those giant orange boxes are, those are super chats, and never ever anything that is expected or required, but always just very much appreciated, and always the kind of thing that goes right back into the channel. So yeah, Matt, I see you. Sorry, what pens? No, what pens? There's no pens. Okay, sorry, I'm scrolling back to see what else I missed just really quick. Oh, Debbie, you asked where I got that again. Or if you're asking about the multi-placers and this pretty tin, these are from a store on AliExpress that I'm not remembering the name of off the top of my head, but I'll add it to the description of this video after the replay goes live. So yes, Sandra, DIY Moonshop is killing me too. They've had some really beautiful releases. Oh good, some others that know the mugs that I'm talking about, the Star Wars You Are Here mugs. Okay, so this piece is super beautiful, and I love the way the colors are coming together, but holy cow, the confetti is unreal. This kit has 30 colors total, and I swear that each like little 3x4 inch section that I'm working on, I swear has all 30 colors in it. But it's coming out really beautifully, so I'm really happy with it. So, oh, Laura, thank you so much. May the 4th be with you. as well. I am feeling better, and thank you so much. I love you too. You guys, I was so down on Saturday. I still couldn't believe it. Um, Steph, you hush. You have to take your top off. Steph is on an anxiety medication right now, so don't mind her. No, I'm kidding. So here's what happened. Here was the whole story. So I was all excited for the Old Masters event that I'm co-hosting with Jessica. With that starting on Saturday, May 1st, I was like, okay, I want to get everything sort of situated. Like, I sort of updated my YouTube descriptions and all of that to just make sure all my contact info is up to date. And I thought, I've had my link tree in the works for like months. Like, I've just had a tab open on my phone to the website Linktree. If you're not sure what Linktree is, it's the link that you see in like so many people's Instagram profiles, and it's like a link haven where you can put like just this one link in your Instagram profile, and then once people click on that, they get to a list of like all of your various links that you want to put there. Like, here's a link to my YouTube channel. Here's a link to here's my affiliate link for Diamond Art Club. Here's a link to email me. Here's a link to my Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Steph. It's never a dull moment when Steph is here. I love you, friend. So anyway, I had been working on my Linktree for forever, just assuming that because everyone uses it, that surely this is above board. Like, surely this is like the thing to use. Like, it's the most safe thing or whatever. So finally I got it all squared away, and then Friday, right before I went to bed, I went ahead and switched over the link in my Instagram profile from my YouTube channel to my Linktree. Oh, thank you, Bev. Oh my gosh. I owe Bev like a retainer fee because Bev, what's your official like job title if you're allowed to share? Like, so Bev works like with people on all things social media and marketing. So when I'm in a panic on Saturday, I'm messaging Bev and I'm like, so what do I do? And thank you so much, Bev. She was walking me through like all these different things I could try and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'll go back to what I was saying. So I changed the link in my profile on Friday night, and then I woke up Saturday morning, I opened the Instagram app, and because that's what, I mean, I'm sorry, I know you're not supposed to do that, but like before I even get out of bed, I like open up my phone and I'm like, let me check my notifications, blah, blah, blah. And I go to open my Instagram app and it like opens and then it says like, oh, your feed could not be refreshed. Then it logged me out and I went to log back in and it was like, your account has been disabled. And I was like, what? What? Why? What? Okay, there's what Bev says. Social media strategist and consultant. So she's the pro here. Laura, I have thoughts. I do have thoughts on that, actually. So thank you for all the thumbs up, by the way. And thanks for everyone for encouraging that. So I go into a panic. I immediately just start Googling and finding like all the appeal forms I need to fill out, and I'm panicking, and then I finally messaged Bev and I said, so Miss Expert, like this happened, what can I do? And she's like, what message are you getting, all that, and I sent it to her and she's like, oh no, like this is bad, like this is not the kind of thing that they usually give your account back for. So I told her, I was like, well, here's the two things that I feel like could potentially be culprits. I said, so like what Maria's asking, like someone reporting me. So at first I thought like, oh, this coincided, like there were two sort of suspicious things that in my head this sort of coincided with. One was my event starting on May 1st. And I know that there are people that actively just dislike me and there are just funny people out there. And so I thought, did someone try to like spam report my Instagram account to try to like I don't know, like mess with me or, get it disabled or frozen or something like right before my event. I really didn't think that would be the case, but I had thought, I mean, I'm at a loss. I literally have never had so much as a warning on my Instagram account before. And oh, Casey, yes, Bev does have a shop for these pens. I forgot to put it in the description. I did not update my description before I went live. I'm so sorry. Casey, if feel free to message me on Instagram and I can send the link directly to you. I don't know if sometimes YouTube is funny about letting you post links directly in the chat to things outside of YouTube. Hi, Brandy. Welcome. Nice to see you here. So, anyway, so I told, I told Bev, I was like, I think it was either this timing, I said, or like I finally just finished setting up my link tree and I changed that link in my bio. It's the very first time I've ever changed it from my YouTube channel to my link tree. And she was like, 100% it was the link tree. So, Steph, okay, good point. Maybe I shouldn't have added an OnlyFans link to my link tree. That was probably the culprit. So anyway, so it sounds like Instagram in particular, and after, Bev had mentioned that, I started, like I do, I just was Googling. That was fun to say. Googling. And sure enough, like everything I'm seeing is that like there's been this big influx of spam on Instagram lately, and so Instagram has started like cracking down and like upped their filters or bots or whatever. And so I think what the problem was, hi Nicole, welcome. It's very on theme for tonight. Princess Leia from Mary's Diamonds. So here's what I kind of think. I kind of think that there was something about the fact that I changed my profile link that to Linktree that triggered something. I sort of feel like the people that have Linktree in their bio and have had it there for a long time, like there's so many, for lack of a better term, high profile people that have link trees in their Instagram account. I have to think that it has something to do with me changing the link in my profile to that. I don't know if that makes sense. So for those of you that like are freaking out because you're like, I have that in my profile. Again, I feel like if it's already there, maybe you're okay. But then again, I don't know if Instagram's gonna like start doing, I don't know, more of a a crackdown or something. I am not an expert. Like, let me just go ahead and give that quick disclaimer as well. This is pure speculation on my part. Like, I don't know for sure that the link tree was the culprit, because when I finally did get back into my account and heard back from Instagram, they didn't tell me. Like, that's not a thing that they do. They don't say, this is exactly why your account was mistakenly disabled. Okay, Bev is sharing her specific experience. I would not use Linktree if possible. I used it for 6 months. It was fine. And then it got flagged as spam. Bev was lucky enough that, but I think Bev told me either they froze, like she couldn't do anything until she changed the link from Linktree. Whereas in my case, they just flat disabled me. And I think there's no way to know. There's really just no way to know. Like, if you're going to get in trouble for using it and what the exact consequences are going to be. Here is like the most frustrating and infuriating part about the whole thing is Instagram has this thing where it's like, oh, you just fill out this appeals form and like someone will review it and get back to you. Well, everywhere that I'm looking, everyone is saying the same thing that is the experience that I'm having, which is like, no one is reading this form and getting back to me. Like, this is just going like into some like black hole of an email inbox. Like, no one is reading these. And so there was, naturally, I found a YouTube video, multiple YouTube videos that were like, here are some ways that you can get back your disabled Instagram account, assuming it was mistakenly disabled. So it was this whole thing that was like, you cannot get a live person on Instagram support. Like, you can't. They don't have someone live that works in customer support. However, Facebook does. On the business side, if you've ever run an ad. So either I would have had to go in and like set up a business page for myself, which I actually did. And if any of you randomly see like a promoted post for Diamonds and Washi show up on Facebook, like, that was my way of sort of getting access to their live chat support. But as it turns out, like, Adam has run several promoted posts for his like various film related Facebook pages. So I just was like, Adam, I think it doesn't matter that like it's not you that's actually speaking to them. Like, you have access to the live chat. Can I just log into your Facebook account, talk to them on live chat? And everything that I had read about doing this to get my account back was like, you're probably going to have to try multiple times, because even though Facebook owns Instagram, often the customer service rep that you get is just going to tell you like, I'm sorry, I can't do anything for you. Here's a link to the appeal form. The appeal form that I and everyone else like fills out a million times, hoping to get a response and not getting one. So I was all ready to like hunker down for the long haul, and like, it was like, if you get someone in the live chat that says that they can't help you, like, just, be polite, do your thing, and then like log out, log back in and try again, and you're almost certainly going to be reassigned to a new customer service person. So that's what I did. And initially, like, the first person told me like the whole, I'm sorry, I can't help you, like, please fill out this form one more time. And I pressed him just a little bit and said, can I ask, like, what does the typical turnaround time look like on responses to this form? Like, is there anything at all that I can do? Because I'm like such a type A rule follower. Like, I've never broken I've never broken one of the Instagram rules in my life. Like, which I know that sounds so melodramatic, but like, I just was like, this has to have been a mistake. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. So anyway, he said he couldn't help me, but then when I was in the middle of the chat with the second person, sorry, I just heard a bunch of thumps downstairs, but I don't hear crying, so my husband's got it. So what was I saying? It's gone. I was in the middle of chatting with the second representative. I happened to look down and check my email and saw that I had an email from Instagram that was like, we're sorry, it looks like your account was disabled by mistake. You should be able to log back in. And I like messaged the customer service person and was like, oh my gosh, thank you, but I don't need your help anymore. I got back into my account. She's like, I was just about to come and tell you. It looks like you have access to your account again. So I promptly like logged back in, and you guys, the very first thing I did, I was having the fastest fingers ever, because I'd heard horror stories from people who had gotten their account back and unfrozen from Instagram, only to then like 5 minutes later get it disabled again, and they had to start the whole song and dance over again, because whatever thing that they did wrong that triggered Instagram's bots or whatever, like, they didn't you have to, like, I don't know, it's like you almost have to go in and remove it ASAP. So thanks for linking that, Steph, I appreciate it. So yes, Laura, to answer your question, the very first thing I did as soon as I got back into my Instagram account, is I zoomed over to my profile and immediately removed the link tree. And I was afraid to even like put my YouTube link back in there. I still haven't done that yet. And I don't know if I'm going to try using a different link aggregate service at some point. Bev, if you are still here, there was one that you recommended that is more reputable and not likely to trigger spam. And I don't know what, honestly, I don't know what it is about Linktree that is apparently just really twigging Instagram's spam filters. I don't know, because like I said, everyone has them. Rachel Ray has one. Jessica has one. Miss Coffee has one. Laura has one. Like everyone has link trees in their bio and isn't having issues. So I feel like it's a more recent thing. And so if Instagram is seeing a change, maybe that's, I don't know. Then again, that's not what happened to Bev. So, yeah, I guess that's sort of something to keep in mind. And at this point, I'm just kind of like better safe than sorry. And I am sorry, for what it's worth, for anyone that I just sent into a panic that like has a Linktree link in their bio. That's really, that really in my mind is like the only culprit that I can think of. Which I had a whole complex about this. I had a whole complex about this where I was like, look, to be completely honest, whenever anyone says, Instagram kicked me out of my account for no reason, in the back of my head, I'm going, yeah, no, like these companies, like you don't just get kicked out for no reason. Like you did something and you just don't want to say anything about it. Like legit, even though I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, that's like just what goes through the back of my head. I'm like, I think you did something. Like even, you know, even if you thought like it was harmless, like you probably know like what happened. And so I had this whole complex about like, but I really didn't do anything. But I value like integrity and honesty so much. I had this whole thing in my head about like, no one's going to believe me. No, everyone is going to be thinking like, yeah, no, Katie totally did something. So, I'm a little more reassured to have this done. So, okay, I'm a little behind on chat, so I'm just going to take a quick look. Oh, Diamond Queen, I'm so sorry that you were in the ER. I hope that they can get that taken care of. Cysts are no joke. I've had a couple rupture. It's been a while, but that, yeah, oh my gosh, I hope they can get that taken care of. So, oh, Matt, I thought you went to bed. But no, thank you. That's so sweet. So sweet they thought you were a bot. I don't know about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pretentious, I think, is more like it. So if you guys are wondering what this Nightbot is that people are talking about, Nightbot is a bot mod that Bev at Bev B Diamond Paints uses in her lives that like prevents people from using all caps because Bev doesn't like all caps. But my favorite part is that like Steph literally thought that Nightbot was a real person and was just being a jerk. I'm like, what? No, it literally says bot in the name. Silly. So, all right, I need some water because even though I'm feeling better, my throat is like, this is maybe the most I've talked in a little while. Well, I guess I did do my whip and chat. Okay, so I'm super curious to get your guys' thoughts on something like ahead of my video I'm going to have going up on Saturday for the Old Masters event. So the video I'm doing on Saturday is going to be all about mostly just about like shops that you can order customs from. And what Jessica and we've been talking about this for a little while, but oh, Diamond Queen, there's no bot in this chat. It's in Bev B. She was just live earlier this evening. No, I don't have Nightbot. I don't have any like bot mods in my chat or in my lives. Anyway, so here's what I'm really curious what your guys' thoughts are on this. So I am a huge proponent of supporting shops that don't have stolen images in their shops. And So I'm torn. For this video on Saturday, maybe I'll make this sort of a talking point in that video, because maybe this is sort of a everyone has to make their own decision kind of thing. But while I'm going to talk about shops like Uniquely Yours Down Under and Crafties and Royal Diamond Painting, shops that sell licensed artwork and also offer customs of diamond paintings, as opposed to, like, I'm not aware of these shops selling any stolen images. I'm debating whether or not I should mention AliExpress. Like, I know a lot of people really love the quality of the customs they've gotten from places like Evermoment and Mayan, if I'm pronouncing that right. And the reality is that, like, those are more cost-effective options for people than some of these other companies. But it's like, even if I decide to order a custom from Evermoment that is a public domain image, like an old master's image, and so that means I'm, like, doing the right thing. Like, I'm not directly purchasing any stolen artwork. My money is still going into the same pot, right? Like, even though I haven't purchased a stolen diamond painting, I've supported a company that still sells stolen artwork. So what are your guys' thoughts on something like this? Like, just personally, if you were going to order a custom, like, would you personally, like, no judgment, consider ordering from a company that sells stolen images, even if what you're ordering is not? Because it is so much more budget friendly. You know, I'm curious what your thoughts are on that. Okay, looking at the chat real quick. Hi, Lindsay. Yes, I've definitely listened to lives while I'm putting my kids to bed. Oh my gosh, Steph. Steph's like our entertainment in the chat. Oh, Charlene, I bet you are busy. Oh my goodness, 9 hours at work. So Laura says no. Bev says, I was scared that Evermoment was going to steal my friend's artwork. Hi, Vivian. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm glad you could make it. Okay. And hi, Virginia. Hi, Shay. Welcome. Okay. It's really, I just was curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are. And as much as I come off as, like, a really pretentious or, like, I don't know, rule follower, judgy Judy or whatever, I feel like and Jessica, you know, she and I talked about it and we both kind of agree, it feels a little bit like a gray area where it's not something that we would probably do, but I don't know that I would necessarily hold it against someone else for choosing to do so, because, like, a custom from Royal Diamond Painting, for example, like, in, you know, a good size that you're gonna be able to see, like, it could be $120, and you might be able to get something for half that price on AliExpress. Now, I know the whole you get what you pay for, and, like, that's our argument when it comes to purchasing, like, pre-packaged kits, like why we buy from Diamond Art Club instead of buying a pre-packaged kit from AliExpress. But I don't know. This is one that I just really wanted to sort of crowdsource your opinions on this, because I know some people have really strong feelings in the opposite direction, where they're like, I can't afford to spend $120 on one custom. So okay, I see what Knox says. Language love. Don't even want to buy drills from them. Yeah, Laura, that's where I land. People need to understand that we need to pay a bit more to get legitimate artwork. And that's kind of what I was thinking, was, like, again, if the artwork that you're ordering, if the custom that you're ordering is part of the public domain, you know, you're not directly doing something illegal, but yeah. Steph says, I don't know of any decent companies that I can order a custom. Well, let me tell you, stay tuned for Saturday. am really, really, really happy with the custom that I ordered from Uniquely Yours Down Under. And it's poured glue, and you can choose between round drills and square drills, and the customer service is really good. So, little sneak peek, I'm really, really happy with my custom from them so far. Yeah, Jacqueline, I've heard the same thing, that they often, if you do a custom with a shop, they just then go ahead and add that to their sort of library of images you can purchase from. Nana says Crafties makes awesome customs. I'm excited to hear that. I actually have a custom on the way from Crafties. I'm guessing it's coming in a week or two. So, okay, Steph, I hear what you're saying. Actually, Adam and I like regularly are torn on what we should do about supporting Chick-fil-A specifically. Knox says Royal Diamond Painting has great customs. I haven't tried them yet, but I want to. Oh, Spell Queen. Yes, Spell Queen 2. Which was Spell Queen. They've offered to send me promo stuff before, but I feel like I've seen... Does Spell Queen have stolen artwork? I can't remember. Laura says I'm a very strict advocate of only supporting companies that are legit. Yeah, I'm right there with you, so... Yeah, Lindsay, that's kind of where I land too, where I don't want to be the gatekeeper for it, because I don't know what everyone's individual financial positions are, but at the same time, again, I say that, but then I come back to when it comes to like the prepackaged kits, I can't justify like buying prepackaged artwork that's been stolen. So I don't know. Pretty Neat Creative. Stephanie, can I ask what their prices run? Let me take a quick look. It's been a little while since I ordered the one from Uniquely Yours. Let me take just a really quick look and I'll tell you how much I paid for it. The nice thing about I found with Uniquely Yours is because the it puts it in the Australia, like the prices on there are all in Australian dollars, and then right now I guess the US dollar, like it works in our favor for the conversion rate right now. So it felt like I want to say I paid around $50 for a 50 by 70 custom with poured glue and round drills. I can't get my email to open. It's being really wacky right now, I think, just because I've got so much going on. Oh wait, here it goes, and I can tell you. Oh, good grief. So I think some of the other places that we are, that I'm going to be talking about on Saturday that offer customs, by the way, we've partnered with them to get them to, they're offering discount codes. Yeah, no, my computer is like wigging out right now. I'll have to look up the prices later. Just stay tuned for Saturday. Some of these other companies that I'll be talking about on Saturday, we're partnering with them and they're giving discount codes for their customs, like Royal Diamond Painting. We're gonna have a discount code and stuff like that. So, Pretty Neat Creative. Oh gosh, Charlene, that's super shady. Selling people's custom images with people's kids on it. Yikes, yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought about Spell Queen, but yeah, no, Steph, I felt like the price was really, really reasonable. I thought it was really, really reasonable, and the shipping was quick, and I'm really happy with the quality. The hesitation that I'm probably gonna have about the kit that I ordered is I might have, what is that? I wonder if my image, if I should have gone with a larger size, and that's my fault. Like, they sent me mock-ups and I still went with I was like, a 50 by 70 is the smallest they recommended, because I was like, I'm gonna want to work on several kits in this theme, and so I don't want to get like a really big kit. So yeah, Chris, I'm curious as well, from what Casey asked, have you gotten your custom from a homespun hobby yet, and what's your experience been like? So what else do I have coming? Oh my gosh, my feet are completely asleep. When I do these lives, I sit up in my bedroom on my floor, and this surface here is under this pretty cover is the train table from my oldest son's room. So, um, yeah. Oh, Chris says I just ordered it yesterday. Okay, well, keep us posted. If you, by the way, if you guys haven't had the chance to take a look, the first video in our Old Masters series went up this past Saturday over on Jessica's channel, Tiny Worlds of Wonder, and she talked about all kinds of things like where to find artwork that fits kind of that Old Masters theme, so it's part of the public domain, where to find artwork that would fit the theme for our collab. And that was super, super helpful to me to be like, okay, I can literally just go to this website and browse. I thought it was so informative. She gives lots of tips, including a really helpful resource to help you figure out what size you should get your diamond painting in if you're ordering a custom. I wish I had seen that before I ordered mine, because the whole world of like ordering customs is brand new to me, like with this event. So I'm kind of learning alongside you guys. But what was it called? Threadbare. It was a website. She talks about it and links it over in her video. I do think I remembered to link her channel in the description, but for those of you that were saying, you know, I'm interested in potentially ordering a custom, but I just don't know where, like, how to even go about finding artwork, you know, if art and art history just isn't your thing, like, no judgment, it's not typically mine either, like, I'm not an art connoisseur or anything, and so it's like, I only know the names of a couple of artists that I would Google, but I know there's so much more out there. I really, really appreciated Jessica's video because it gave just some really easy, concrete resources to go and browse and just really get a sense for what's out there. And I'm like, okay, great, I'm gonna order another custom from a different company to try out during our event. So we're hoping that by her doing that video first and then my video this weekend being specifically talking about different companies that you can order customs from that we'd recommend, that by doing these videos up front, that makes it a little bit less intimidating and a little more accessible to order a kit if you want. And then it would hypothetically come in plenty of time for you to also then like participate in the event and be eligible for the grand prize. Spoiler, we actually haven't worked out all the details of the grand prize, but our weekly prizes are going to be so good. If you haven't, like, another reason to go check out that video, if you want to try to get your hands on a painting from Distracted by Diamonds, like, Jessica's giving one away as part of that video, but you have to watch it to find out how to enter. So Bev asks, when does the event end? The event ends on August 14th. So we are doing 8 weeks of a video series alternating on our channels. And then we're giving 8 weeks after the last video to give people the chance to have ordered and at least work a little bit on their customs or pre-packaged kits as well. That gives people a little bit of time to have picked out what they might want to work on and order it and for it to come in. And then there's a Google form that will attach to all of our event related videos that you can submit a picture of your kit as you've worked on it, and we're gonna do like a highlight reel in that last video that just shares like all the different pieces that people worked on. And I'm really, really excited for that because I think there's so much out there and everyone has different taste. Even just me following along with the hashtag on Instagram, it's been so neat to see the pieces that people are working on already. And yeah, even if you're like, I'm not going to participate in the event, but I kind of want to follow along and see some art in diamond painting form that like you don't really see people otherwise working on, You can go and follow the hashtag. The hashtag is just summer with the masters. It's in the description for this video. Yeah, so if you follow that hashtag on Instagram, you'll see all of those pieces come up, assuming that the people that are using that hashtag have their profile set to public. So I'm excited about it. Initially, when we started brainstorming it, I was like, okay, I joke about being pretentious, but like this really is gonna come off as super pretentious. But then as we started talking about it with more people, and more people were like, yeah, I totally want to try something like this. I love this art style, but I have no idea where to start with ordering a custom of something. It was like, oh, okay, this actually is like a whole subset of the community that would totally be into something like this, and it's never really I mean, we haven't really seen anything like this be done before, so yeah, that's kind of our thought process behind it, but it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. And yes, I'm belatedly responding here. Yes, I did already give away what some of these prizes are going to include. So, yeah, so exciting. Yes, Lisa, it is going to be hard to decide. And I will say, not to be a total enabler, given that the event goes on for as long as it does, like, you could be like me and order more than one kit to work on. I will say, just as a reminder, like, if you didn't happen to see the announcement video or anything, and you're just now hearing about this for the first time, just for what it's worth, for the grand prize to be eligible, it can't just be any custom. It needs to be a custom that's of an old master's piece, which is anything pre-1926. It does not have to be a custom. It can also be a pre-packaged kit, like Starry Night from Diamond Art Club, or Woman in Gold from Diamond Dots, that sort of thing. And it does need, did I say this? It does need to be a new start. You do not have to finish it. You can submit as many different projects as you like to be included in the highlight reel. However, it'll only amount to one entry total per person for the grand prize. So if you work on 4 different kits, we might share pictures of all 4 of those kits in the highlight reel if you shared those with us, but you'll still just have one entry for the grand prize, because otherwise, I don't know, since we're not requiring a finish, I think we were a little nervous that someone would try to take advantage and start like 10 different kits with no intention of finishing them, and just like, look, I put 3 drills on this kit, it's a new start. That's kind of against the spirit of the thing, So, and someone, I know that there would have been someone, so. Oh yay, Helen, I can't wait to see what you got and what you think. No, Virginia, that's not boring at all to do Soul of the Rose. That's such a beautiful, beautiful piece. But I can empathize with that, because who was I talking with that I said, I have a complex about lots of things, so like that's not a surprise. But almost all of the artwork that I was being most drawn to myself was by John William Waterhouse. And I thought, I feel like John William Waterhouse is like the stereotypical artist for people to be drawn toward. And then I was like, no, I have to remember the same thing that I say to everyone else. It's like, let people love what they love. If it speaks to you, if you love it, then that's all that matters. You don't have to do something because you want to be interesting or like hipster or whatever. So Steph says, will this be yearly? Girl, wait, this event just started. I'd like to survive this event first. No, I have no idea. Yes, no, I'm not going to tell you need to participate for the entire duration of the event for loyalty and friendship. Different people have different rules for their events, and I will just say that I've sort of, I don't know, I think that there's a line between giving people guidelines for an event and trying to force people to, I don't know. It should be fun, Like it should be about the community and not about like ultimately like promoting yourself. I don't know, people are funny. Yay, Virginia, I'm excited to see how you feel about that kit. Steph says I want to get my kits for the next 2 decades lined up. LOL. Well, I mean, people are announcing their events like really, really far in advance. Do you guys remember I swear, it was like 1 week into January this year, at the beginning of the year. My brain apparently is getting close to my bedtime. Like by the 2nd week of January, we went from having like 3 events on the diamond painting like community calendar to then it was like every day someone was announcing a new event, and some of them were announcing like, here's this event in November, and that I'm not judging anyone. It just was a matter of like, I don't know if I would want to announce an event 10 months out. Just in the like my brain as far as like marketing goes, I think that's no one's gonna remember that very well. Though maybe I'm not one to talk, because Jessica and I literally like did the official announcement for our event all of a week before it started, but ours was a little different because we specifically didn't think people didn't need to have kits lined up for the start of our event. It was like, well, our event starting is just this like educational series, and the idea is going to be that most people don't have kits already. But I don't know. Different approaches for different people. A post asking people to submit events for 2022. Get out of town. I can't. I think people maybe just sort of it's like they want to sort of feel like they're claiming a spot on a calendar, which I understand. Like you sort of just want to, I don't know. But I think the reality is that like whenever people want to do events, that's when they're going to do them. And it's just you just find the one that you like, you know. I know a lot of people approach events like, I'm just gonna see like if I have a kit in my stash that fits the theme and I'm in the mood to work on that kit, then I'll do that kit and participate in the event. Whereas I'm the person that's like, okay, we're setting you up to buy a kit for this event. So yeah. Yeah. So Knox, I think that like a few months notice makes sense, but I was like in January when I was seeing announcements for like October and November, and I thought I don't know how much that, you know, just works as far as people like remembering and having it on the brain. So Charlene says, I think that the one with the stolen images must have been taken down. Well, that's, you know, that's a good thing. I'm happy to see that. They were sketchy. Hi Floor, welcome. Oh my gosh, my feet are so dead asleep. There was this time, like, it was the first year after Adam and I got married. We had just moved out here. Fun fact, our first 6 months of living out here, we didn't have health insurance. And I still give my mom a minor heart attack anytime I remind her of this. But, oh my gosh. There was one time when I had, like, fallen asleep on the couch and had my feet propped up on like a pillow or on like Adam's legs or something. I didn't realize that my feet had fallen asleep. I stood up from the couch and not realizing that my feet had fallen asleep, and heard this like almighty crack, and I was down on the floor. I thought I had broken my foot. We didn't have health insurance at the time, so I was like, okay, let's go to an urgent care and we're gonna have to like pay this out of pocket. And so, which if you don't live in the United States, lucky you if your health insurance is paid for. Oh, bye Laura, have a good night, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Steph, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, bye Lucky Lass, thanks for hanging out too. So, oh my gosh. Oh no, the feeling is coming back into my ankle and I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay. Ugh. Anyway, so I did not break my foot that time, but I sprained it so terribly that like to this day, 10 years later, my left ankle, I swear, is still like twice the size of my right ankle. And I've re-sprained it once or twice because it seems like if you sprain your ankle once, like then it's just a super sprain prone all the time anymore. So that was fun. All this to say, my feet are completely asleep from how I've been sitting because I'm not a small person. And so these thunder thighs, like on my ankles as I'm cross-legged, are just cutting off the circulation and my feet are numb. But no, I can't stand up until I'm 100% sure I have feeling in my feet again. Oh my gosh. Not that I need to stand up, but like I can't diamond paint when my feet are that numb. Oh my goodness. Virginia says, I love the educational videos for the event. Learning about customs and everything that comes with it is very intimidating. Yeah, and you know what, Virginia, it's frankly, it's super intimidating to me, and I've been diamond painting for all of a year. But that's why I never really got into it, is I was like, it's just so much easier to just go on to Diamond Art Club's website or Craftably's website and buy the kit. Like, it's all done for me. I can just browse, click, buy, done. I don't have to like try to pick out a size or go back and forth trying to like look at mock-ups and not being sure about the quality and what have you. So, but this I think is helping me, it's helping me at least overcome some of that. So hopefully it'll feel that way for other people too. So yeah, Steph, I'm excited to see it too. Flora says, how do you deal with neck pain from diamond painting? To be totally honest with you, I don't tend to have a lot of neck pain from diamond painting. I know that some people that do struggle with neck and back pain, for them it often works out to use like a tilted easel, like a desktop easel or something like that, or a desk that has an adjustable top on it, and they can put it at an angle and so they're not hunching over when they diamond paint. So that's something you can try. I know they sell tabletop easels at Michael's, but I find myself just working mostly on a flat surface. It's also, you know, making sure that you're not sitting and diamond painting for too long before you stand up and just kind of stretch and drink lots of water, you know, the usual, the usual stuff. And Steph is recommending muscle relaxers and BioFreeze. Well, I don't know that muscle relaxers are available to the general public without a prescription, but sure, BioFreeze, a heating pad, ice packs, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else here, do any of you use tilted desks, or are you kind of just a flat surface worker? I feel like for me, one of the issues with the tilted desk is that I tend to just spread out all my stuff. I've got my canvas here, I've got my tray and my, you know, container here, I've got my containers, and then I just have like a bunch of miscellaneous tools like my tweezers and wax and multi-placers and stuff, extra pens, just sitting next to me on a flat table. And then like I have snacks, right? Like you have to have snacks while you diamond paint. So like I need a flat surface for my snacks. So that's why the tilted surface doesn't really work for me. So just as a thought. Yeah, no, let's not. You guys, I just got my Instagram account back. I really don't want to lose my YouTube because you all are making suggestions you shouldn't be in the in the comments. Oh, tilted desks. Okay, Sandra uses a slanted surface as well. Yes, snacks and coffee. Yes. Hi, Ellie. Thanks for working and lurking. I'm glad you're excited for the event and hope that you find something you love for custom, and I can't wait to see. Get out of town. Oh no. No, Knox, that's not what I said. I mean, that's some. No. It's like. I mean, I guess there's a first time for everything, but that's not what I'm looking to do while I diamond paint. Like, I diamond paint to relax. I don't really want that kind of distraction. I just look up. Steph is doing the most as a mod in here, like just allowing all of the flagged things. Oh my gosh. No, for real though, when I diamond paint, it's to unwind at the end of the day and just like turn my mind off, and that wouldn't do it for me. Oh my goodness gracious. No, I love you guys. So I am going to wrap up here shortly because as much fun as I'm having, my kids are on a bedtime schedule. You know what's really great? It's not great, but hold on. Oh, Virginia, thank you. Your 3-year-old daughter was in gymnastics. Fun. Did you use your data just to hang out in the live with us? Thank you for the super chat. That's very sweet and I appreciate it. Lisa uses a heating pad to help with her spinal osteoarthritis. Yep, I use a heating pad when I'm having a really bad period. Anyway, so what's really fun, but not fun at all, is I really think Mike has officially dropped his afternoon nap. He turned 3 at the end of March, and he's been trying to drop that nap for like 6 months. It's been a fight to get him to go down for his nap. And like he just the past couple weeks had started to just literally start laughing at me when I would try to put him down for a nap. Like he just would start laughing and I was like, you're not going to sleep, are you? And so this week I finally said, let's just try not even bothering with the nap and see how it goes. And he's happy as a clam. So, but selfishly, I'm like, but I liked that like afternoon hour and a half break from the crazy child from the tiny tornado. So I'm just sort of adjusting my my expectations of my day. At the same time, I will say it's nice to not necessarily be stuck to a kiddo's nap schedule. And even as they get older, I feel like I'm not going to be as stuck to their sleep schedule, which will be nice. Their bedtime schedule. But just for the longest time, I don't know, naps and sleep schedules have completely ruled our lives because our kids, when they were really little, they're complete bears. Like it was a dumpster fire if we weren't sticking to that sleep schedule. So that just sort of ruled our lives for a little while. Oh, come on, where's 3? I have 3 on my Let's Plays. So, anyway, oh my gosh, Steph, that Mrs. Doubtfire story still kills me. Nana, thanks for hanging out tonight. Enjoy your Netflix. So I think I'll go ahead and let you guys go. So yeah, Carly, I know that I'll miss things about this age, but at the same time I feel like there's a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel as far as like us being able to do things like go places and not worry about like the screaming meltdowns as much and stuff like that, not being as stressed to fly on a plane with them, that sort of thing. But no, I mean, I miss the baby chub. So, oh, Jill, I just got off work. I'm so sorry, I'm just about to finish up, but thanks for stopping by and feel free to catch the replay. This was fun. I think there was some fun to be had. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for just chatting with me. I just felt like after a really, really crazy week, like things had started to turn up and I was like, I just want to do a little celebratory live and chat with my friends and catch up. And this was exactly what I needed. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And I really appreciate that you guys came to hang out with me too. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a really good night. I may or may not have a video up tomorrow because I don't have anything pre-filmed, and we'll just see if I feel like I have enough of a voice. I need to film my month in review for the month of April, and I think I'm going to do that in lieu of doing a full-on post review for Dragon Attack. But anyway, I'm thinking out loud now. You guys are getting my stream of consciousness, but there may or may not be a video tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll go up Thursday, so keep an eye out. All right, friends. If you're here, by the way, and you haven't already subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button on your way out. And also, you know, maybe hit the thumbs up or even the thumbs down if you're so inclined before you head out. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm really gonna let you guys go this time. So have a good night. I'll talk to you guys all again soon. Bye.